he's like half joking, but he's
show us these bruises.
He doesn't like showing his face.
No, it looks like it's tattoos of oceans.
Yeah, he tries to
on his biceps,
but he got fucked up pretty
blue
good.
and purple.
He deserved it. He was, but then they were nice to him, so he came back and got a beating again.
It's a thing people do around fighters that when they're drunk. They're like, "You're not so hot. You're not all that."
All right, we're back. We had some audio issues there. We're going to go old school here with these mics. I feel like chicks do this on podcasts a lot.
It's like you're holding a dick or something. This is kind of humiliating.
Girls aren't technically savvy enough to do labs. I guess we're not either. So now we've reached girl technology levels.
Yeah, a little embarrassing, but we'll make it work.
I was talking about how you get driven to right-wing politics by bad left-wing behavior.
Yeah, I lived in San Francisco, and just the behavior they radicalized me by just allowing people to rob, steal, break into my apartment, filth on the streets, like insane COVID lockdowns. Like I was driven to be radical. The lockdowns are insane, essentially the craziest in the world. Like, and allowing Tifa and Black Lives Matter to riot. But yet, if the right wing would do people, they'll put them in jail for 30-something years.
That was why J6 happened.
That's 100% why it
Because people were there, they were fucking pissed. There's flash bombs going off, and
they're used to seeing riots.
A tiny percentage, but about 5% of them just snapped and said, "Fuck this! Antifa can riot. I can riot too."
Exactly.
Smash.
And I don't think it was that bad of a thing. And all these right-wing guys were freaking out. It's the worst thing I've ever seen. You're a bitch, bro. It was fucking hilarious. I was laughing during January 6th.
It was some broken windows.
Dude, they walked through like the shaman guy and the lectrum guy. It makes a mockery of it because a grandma's walking through the thing. And I've actually talked to a couple of Proud Boys. I'm not sure if you're still cool with those guys.
Oh, yeah.
But Enrique, I interviewed him. What they did to him 30-something years, they tried taking his life away. It's evil.
He wasn't even fucking there.
He wasn't even there. And I just talked to Joe Biggs, too. He was in 17. I think he has kids too, bro.
He has his kid. His kid was going through a lot at the time.
And taking his father away?
They took his father away for 4 years.
That's evil, bro. That's fucking evil.
Well, they did it to Max and John. These Proud Boys got into a 17-second fight with Antifa. 4 years they got.
That was in New York, right?
Yeah. Weren't we just talking about this trucker this illegal Pajit who had a fake license? He does a U-turn on the freeway, kills 3 people. He gets 4 years.
Didn't this guy have a black wife? I'm reading this case, and he got a little fight with Antifa defending himself, and he got 4 years.
Yeah, Antifa picked the fight. They go, "You want to go?" They said yes. They were actually losing at the beginning because it was like 8-on-2.
Yeah.
Then they began winning, and you won. But Antifa, to their credit, goes, "Fuck you, pig," when they were asked if they want to press charges. So
why do they press charges?
So the state press charges.
Group.
Like if you beat your wife and she says, "I don't want to press charges," the state will press charges. Yeah. So it's almost treated like domestic abuse. That's what faggots they are.
They are kind of like bitches. No, but just taking someone away from their kids for something that's not serious is just evil. Like children need their father, and it's like. It's just disgusting.
Well, these activists,
they need
right?
To be in jail,
these activists like Sandy Backham and Julie, what's her name, decoding Fox News. Like these girls worked very hard helping the prosecutor get evidence against these Proud Boys. And they're both childless losers. And so what do? They want to sabotage a family man, sabotage a family. All these anti-Proud Boy guys, they're all fucking beta males who are mad that they don't have a family, they don't have kids, and the women are the same. They're always childless,
angry, and they have no problem stripping someone away from their children. Like 17 years, that's just.
Well, Enrique's not that young too. He's like 45 or something.
Yeah.
So
Joey Biggs was 17 years. Enrique was 30-something years. 30-something years they gave Enrique.
So that's life.
That's his life. They took his life away, and I don't know him well, but I talked to him. He seemed like a good dude.
Yeah.
Talked to Joey Biggs a few times. Seems like
great guys.
Yeah. It seems like I think I might meet Joey. I think he's gonna come to Vegas soon. But that's what I want to make. I thought you guys are still cool, right? So yeah.
Couldn't be cooler.
You just had to leave because all the backlash. They started calling you. I told my friends interviewing, is it Gavin a white supremacist? I go, no. You're not a white supremacist, are you?
No, I'm married to an Indian.
Like how did the white supremacist tag come on you? Because I've never heard you.
That's the left does that for everyone, right? We're kind of guilty of it with pedophilia. Only we're usually right.
Yeah.
But that's their go-to for everything. Trump. How many times have you seen Trump with a swastika and a fucking Hitler mustache, and they Photoshop him Sieg? They Photoshop him Sieg Heiling. That's their go-to thing. And it used to work, but just like they drive people right with their bad behavior, they did the Nazi thing, the white supremacist thing so much that Zoomers are now
Bro,
like,
they're getting.
I guess I'm a Nazi.
Dude, they're getting radicalized as Zoomers. I don't think they know what's coming.
They overdid it, man.
These kids, it's going to push too far the other direction now. Sometimes I'm like, dude, I'm having to tell people you're being too racist.
Yeah.
Me telling people like, hey, bro, you're being like legitimately racist. I make race jokes. There is difference between races, but I'm gonna treat everyone like an equal, you know. But these guys are getting fucking radicalized, and I understand it because we told you you're a piece of shit because you're white, you're bad because you're white guilt, and they're fed up. I don't think these guys know what's coming.
I saw a video today, and it was some trans woman, a dude, right? And
A fucking dude. It's not a woman.
He's got nail polish on and whatever, so he thinks he's a woman. He's got a kid, and she said, "You're a boy, Daddy," or something like that, or "Mommy, you're a boy." So he's crying his eyes out. Of course, they have to film themselves crying. And as he's crying, he's like, I get it. She's just being honest. And he starts hitting his head, going, I get it. And then he goes, I don't want to be part of that group. Now, what he really meant was white males. So he's obviously mentally weak and insane.
Yeah.
But you push all these people, white males suck, white males suck, white males suck, and they go trans, they go fucking self-hating ethnomasochist. They go off in these dangerous directions. And then the smart ones...
Now they're starting to get radicalized.
Yeah, the smart ones go,
racist.
all right, fuck you, I am a fucking Nazi.
Exactly. They push you, and it's like, okay, then I'm a fucking Nazi. You know, if you want to call me a Nazi enough times, then fuck you. Fine, I'm a Nazi. I don't give a fuck.
Well, and that Sarah Stock did that on that Jubilee thing. So did that other dude, Jarhead, or whatever his name is. And when I met you, you were pretty apolitical.
Yeah, I got radicalized by people pushing me into it, and then I got pushed. I started criticizing Israel, and everyone started being like anti-Semite, and like I'm strictly criticizing Israel killing kids, and you know they're AIPAC control, and they just keep pushing you, and then finally you're like, okay, fuck you, I'm an anti-Semite then. I'm not going to keep saying I'm an anti-Semite.